I apologize.
No, it's not your fault.
Nice to see you again. Yes, you've come before, of course.
Yes.
Are you gonna?
Go ahead.
Can I just ask you a couple quick questions?
Yes.
Okay, so you were personally touched by Lyme disease.
Yes.
What year was this and where was it again?
It was in Dutchess County. I was actually working, I was looking at dams. We have many, in the Hudson Valley, we have many dams that were built 50 and 100 years ago that are sort of on the edge of cracking, and if they do, homes could be flooded because homes have been built since those dams were built. And I was trekking through high grass, and when I got back to my house, I noticed right below my knee was a little black thing that proved to be a tick, and the next morning it had the telltale bullseye, which is Lyme disease. So I called up my doctor. He looked at it. He says, yes, this could be Lyme disease. He gave me the antibiotics. If you catch it within 14 days, the odds of it getting serious are very tiny. Unfortunately, I did. But lots of people don't know what to look for. When your kids go out in the backyard or you go on a picnic to a local park, make sure you just check them. You'll see a little black tick or you'll see the bullseye, and that will mean Lyme disease. And the antibiotics actually are not that expensive, and they're quite good at curing the disease in the early stages. The danger we have is once you get past the 14 days, it can get serious, and there the medications and the detection and the tests aren't as good. That's where we need more research.
Senator, real quickly, the gist of your bill.
The gist of the bill is threefold. One, to help education. If people knew what Lyme disease was and knew how to prevent them and their kids from getting it, and even more importantly, to just know the telltale sign in case you're bitten by a tick, we could basically prevent the serious stage from happening. Second, research, two kinds. One, into the kind of medications that can wipe out the disease once you get it more seriously, and two, research into how to prevent the deer from spreading the Lyme disease, maybe getting rid of those ticks that are right on the Lyme disease. And third is physician and healthcare professional awareness, how they can educate their patients about Lyme disease.
Terrific. Thank you
Okay,
very much,
nice
sir.
to see you.
Appreciate
Have a
it.
good day.
Yes,
Go
you
ahead.
too.
I'm sorry. Yeah, just basically just what you just told her.
Okay.
Your proposal.
The proposal is threefold. Now that Ulster County has the greatest number of Lyme disease cases on a per capita basis in the country, or in the state rather, and of course all of the Hudson Valley does, Orange County, Dutchess County are way up there. What we want to do is three things. First, education. Letting citizens know what the telltale tick bite looks like. Sometimes the tick stays on you for a few days. It's a little black dot. If you just look at the parts of your skin that have been exposed to grass or to the outdoors, you can check yourself very easily. Second, what the bite looks like. It's a bullseye, and it's on my website. It's on all of the health department websites of each of the counties. And if you notice that and you get to the doctor and you haven't had it for 14 days, they can give you the antibiotics that basically make sure it doesn't become a serious disease. So that's number one. Number two is research. Research into the medications for the more serious aspects of the disease. We don't have such good medications for that. And also research into how to prevent deer from spreading it, how to get these tick-ridden, Lyme disease-ridden ticks off the deer, maybe a way to kill them in one way or another. And then third, physician and nurse education, what they can tell their patients so they can avoid Lyme disease or deal with it if, God forbid, they get bitten by a tick.
And you've had first-hand experience with
I've had first-hand experience here in the Hudson Valley. I was in Dutchess County exploring dams that might burst and flood a lot of homes. And I was walking through tall grass. At night, I felt an itch below my knee. I looked and I recognized both the little black tick and the bullseye had come out already, the bullseye bite. And I called my doctor. He gave me the medication, and thank God nothing bad happened.
One last thing, can you really quickly talk about your economic statement here? What you on the economy?
Okay, well, look, the bottom line is now what Congress has to do is focus like a laser on the economy, on jobs. That's the number one problem. Democrats and Republicans each shouldn't stand in their corner and say my way or no way. We'll be gridlocked and average people will be hurt. We should be focusing on things that get people to work. And my preference is for something called an infrastructure bank. It's a public-private partnership, and it would fund the kinds of traditional jobs that have always gotten us out of the recession. Public works like roads, water, sewer, grid lines, etc. When construction workers who are now largely out of work because the housing crisis is so bad are working, they take that money, they spend it in the stores, in the restaurants, they might buy a car, go on vacation, and that helps our economy. Okay? Thanks, everybody.
Senator,